A quick little walk with my battle buddy Ghost here. This is turning out to be a 4-miler. I walked out the door with not enough clothes on and no water, thinking I was just going to walk right down the road and back just to give my battle buddy a little exercise. He just wanted to keep going, so we just kept going. And I turned out, so it's going to end up being 4 miles there and back. Hey, tactical muffin top first, just to be. That's not fair. You can't steal my hey-yo. A little less obsecky than some might approve of, but I think it'd be kind of hard to find my location from this unless you're in the area. And we're spinning again. Stop wrapping me up, Ghost. I live pretty close to a stream. I guess if shit ever hits the fan, it's within a good distance to get some nice clean water. And one thing I noticed, it must be some memory from my childhood about the wind going through pine trees, the pine needles. I didn't realize I was missing that. Pine trees are kind of area, but there's a few along my little walking path here, and he's spinning me around again. Not sure what I was going to talk about. I had a couple ideas in my head, and then I hit go live, and they all just walked away. Come on. Ghost likes to find me all the game trails. So I don't get to walk continuously because he makes me stop every once in a while. He's got to get a good sniff. And somehow he's still got pee after 2 miles of marking every 50 feet. Ooh. Got some kids behind me. I thought I heard turkeys or something. Come on, Ghost. My side. I was really hoping it was going to stay warm, but it's cold. It's been hovering around the 20s all day. And promising out a walk because it's been too muddy to put them out in the yard. Goes. Must be a bad spot. They need to make life straws. Something that you don't have to get down on your belly and lose all your situational awareness to use. Plus, when it's all wet and muddy, why would you want to get wet and muddy? Come on, Ghost. I'm not walking around the inside of this turn. Probably shouldn't have started with 4 miles. I haven't gone for a walk like this in quite a while. I've been doing a mile on my walking pad like every other night or so. Probably should have built up to 4 miles. Yeah, you could probably use the Sawyer Mini. It comes with a bag and it screws onto a bottle, so you could just fill up the bottle and use that. Come on, this side. That's the bad side. Come on. There you go, buddy. And just keep going over. Fine. You want to sniff over there? We'll sniff over there. We got nothing. I don't know if any of you seen my post. I posted it on Tactical and Muffins thing. I had a brain fart yesterday while making the gun shop rounds with my son. We found that SIG Legion. What the hell's that thing called? The Flux. Are we gonna eat or are we gonna pee? Come on, let's go. I know it's a big waste of money, but I did hear in a few chats here recently, I think Rendon was doing one. Had something to do with having to, you know, get home after EMP or something like that. I think it was. The vehicles wouldn't work. Oh, come on. The vehicles wouldn't work. And you had to get home with just your EDC. Come on. We can get through here. Nope. Come on, let's go this way. Let me step on it first. Come on. It goes this way. This way. Come on, this way. Sorry about that noise. This is one of my favorite spots right here. And my dog did not go the way I did. Yeah, this is one of my favorite spots here. I'll come down here, sit sometimes. Let's go down to the flat part, make it easier. Come on this way. Boy, you are being very stubborn today. Now what am I supposed to do with that? We're supposed to go over that stuff. Yeah, I got the Flux Raider, the SIG Legion version. I just couldn't help myself. I had the money and it was there. And my wife never says no, but I still ask. Let's see, is there a way to duet the live stream? Nope, I don't guess there is. One of these days I'll figure out StreamYard or Rumble, and then I'll be able to invite people. Just every time I think about it, I'm driving. Why'd you have to walk through it and make it dirty first? All right, let's go. Break is over. Well, anyway, I was talking about Red Dawn's chat that he was doing. EMP hits and you got to get home. You're about an hour's drive away. So that makes you 50 or 60 miles away from your house. And you got to try and be able to get back with just your EDC. And that's a kind of a fun thing to think about. And I mentioned in that what a lot of people don't think about are the railroad tracks. There's not usually a really steep incline to climb. They usually go in a straight line, whereas most of these country roads wind all over the place. And you can see for a good long ways in either direction. But there are some downsides, I would say. Could be anyone just inside the tree line, just waiting on somebody to walk by. It's good to have your battle buddy, because he can smell everything. He lets me know which direction to look. I guess some other cons of walking on the railroad tracks is they don't really go the direction you want to go a lot of times. Might not be the most direct route to your home or to wherever you've got to go. But if you walk along the railroad ties, you can move pretty silently. Maybe you can ambush the ambushers. I feel like not a lot of people think about the railroad tracks, so it won't be very busy. But if you're walking along the railroad tracks and you see a sign that says terminus or safety this way, I'm probably going to find an alternate route. Because I'm not trying to get eaten. Walking Dead reference, in case nobody caught it. Walking Dead reference. Feeling pretty strong. My legs are getting a little tired. But I almost grabbed my backpack when I walked out the door. My half bug out bag that I haven't put anything else in since I did my video. So I would have had a life straw in there. And my Sawyer Mini. But I don't think I would have made it if I had another 50 pounds on me. I think the easiest way to remedy that is to lose 50 pounds. I could probably lose 100 and still not be where I need to be. Got a bogey coming. Contact. Well, some of the other considerations that they were talking about in Red Dawn's chat about what they were going to carry, pistol, I think they were being a little overzealous. They were talking about having multiple weapons on them. And the, you know, perfect scenario, just happened to have my MP5 with me that day. I think if you're driving over an hour away to do some sort of business, I don't know that you're going to bring your $3,000 to $5,000 gun with you. This is a real shame right here. See this rock? And all them little rocks there? They used to be one big rock. And as far as I know, nobody ever hit this thing or anything. Somebody just complained about it, I guess. When I used to do this walk with my wife and my kids, that was one of the accomplishments, you know, was to get on top of that giant rock. You could climb it pretty easy. Probably some freaking DC idiot didn't like it. Ground bird. That's a fairly new name for me. I don't recognize. What Discord did you come from, ground bird? I only posted in 2, so I would imagine it's Twin Arrows. Cool. Usually when I watch Twin Arrows live, I'm driving and I can't really pay attention to the chats whatsoever. And if you've seen any of the comments that I put down, it's always speech to text. So if it looks funny, that's why. Teresa Buchanan. Teresa B. All right. I must be coming up in the world if I got Teresa B in my chat. Man, old man butt wrinkle. Yeah, that show was a little bit before my time, but I still get the reference. Come on. There you go. Teresa B is now a moderator. Best moderator from what I'm told. Heck, why not? Old man butt wrinkle, you're a moderator. I don't know if you want to be, but there you go. Lawfully armed, he's blue, so that means he's... Oh, Muffin Top, he's not even a moderator yet. That is moderator. Not that I do these often enough to make a difference, but there you go. Got some beautiful houses up along here. Old ones. You can definitely tell the old houses that are so close to the road. Did that back in the olden days. We were not peeing on those tires. don't know if you saw that big meeting house back there. It is so close to the road. It's ridiculous. TMT is dynamite. Dynamite. Here's the good spot. And as it stands to reason, there's no wind. I was talking earlier about activating that childhood memory of the wind going through the pine needles. I kind of feel like I had a dream about that recently. Yeah, Muffin Top's around here somewhere. At least he was. I don't know, we'll see if I get kicked out of the chat or my live chat again. Bleached white bones. The four-legged meat missile. Coming to ruin your life. Or your car's life anyway. I actually have a little teeny fawn hitting my front yard right now. I need to load up in the side-by-side, take them up in the woods. Let nature take its course. It says I got 6 people watching, but I know that number lies. Come on. I don't know how he does it. He's still marking. He must have known we were going for a walk because he's been holding it. Let me get somebody to drop in here. What's my video look like? I know the video gets grainy sometimes when the signal's bad, but I have my headset in, and last time I tried to go live, it didn't use my dang headset. It's using the phone, just the phone's speaker, microphone. So I just I unlisted that video because you couldn't hear the hell what I was saying. All you could hear was my truck rattling around, me squeaking in the background every once in a while. 5x5, thanks guys. Nice. I just down around that turn, I guess, is a bad spot. I have to remember that. It says I've gone up 10 flights of stairs today. 10,200 steps. I still gotta clean up the house when I get home before Mama gets home. I made her mad at me last night. While I was upstairs cleaning, the dogs moved our gate and got into the living room, and they pooped on the carpet and then stepped in it and walked all over the couch. If I hadn't noticed it just before she walked in the door, I would have had it cleaned up before she got home. But she got home and I kind of bitched about it a little bit, and she got mad at me. Cleaned it all. Oh, there must be something real good. What is it? Don't lick it, whatever it is. Come on. Hey, he found me a pizza crust on the way out before I started my live. And so what's funny is he didn't just eat it right away. He brought it to me and dropped it. Maybe I pulled on the lead at just the right time and gave him the idea. He's usually pretty good at walking. He kind of follows you along. Sometimes he'll get interested in something on the side of the road, and he's got it timed out just right. If I keep walking, he knows how much time he's got before the lead gives him a yank, and he comes along at just the right moment. And for the most part, if I give him a little tug, he comes along with me. And this is the first time I've used this harness on him. We have just a normal strappy harness that we normally use. It just goes around his shoulders and his neck. I thought since it was a little colder, we'd put this one on him. It's got a molly on it. I think I'm gonna put some pouches on there. He's gonna carry the water for us. My battle buddy, his name is Ghost. When we got him, he was almost pure white. And the wife and I watched Game of Thrones, so obviously we had to name him Ghost. He's got almost perfect blue eyes. One eye has just a tiny little brown spot. Oh, incoming contact. 6 o'clock. Good boy. Twin Arrow Survival, what's up? Just going on a little walk. I was gonna say ruck, but I don't have a pack on, so I guess that doesn't count. It's just a walking a dog. But it's gonna turn out to be 4 miles, which is the longest I've walked in a really long time. I ate really, really poorly today. I had Taco Bell. That is my kryptonite. If I'm hungry and I'm passing a Taco Bell, that's where I'm eating. And it is so bad for you, but it tastes so good. Well, we got to make Twin Arrows the blue crew, right? Come on. Not going in their yard. There you go, Twin. You're now the blue crew on my channel. How about Groundbird? Can somebody vouch for Groundbird? Is it Groundbird blue crew? Maybe next time I got my pack on and my boots. I'm just wearing my normal shoes today. If I got my boots on, I might hike along these a little bit. No, they're not supposed to, but fuck it. Better ask for forgiveness than permission. This area I live in has gone a little crazy since I moved in. Been here about 10 years. Paid $270 for my house. Was it $270? Yeah, $270. And got 3 acres, or 2-car garage, 4-bedroom, full basement. It was pretty good. Some of these freaking houses selling here are Well, I keep getting things in the mail telling me my house is worth over 4 now. But they're asking $600,000 for some of the houses on my road. I think this is one of them. It's funny, it's for sale. What are you gonna do with them? What are you gonna do if you catch one? Huh? What are you gonna do if you catch one? I think this place is listed. There's no sign in the yard, but it's listed. Nobody lives here. They used to keep horses back there. Somebody did. This is one of the real nice ones. If this was a little further back off the road, I'd love to have this place. I looked up the details on it once a long time ago. It's real old. It's almost like they're using it as a museum or something. I can't say I've ever seen anybody here, but I have seen lights on in the past as I go by when it's dark. I'm glad I put my sunglasses on, because this walk back would have been miserable if I hadn't. Can you hear them bells? We live close to this. I don't even know what to have to call it. There's a bunch of nuns. I don't know if it's some kind of like training facility or what, but they keep animals up there. And in the summertime, you see them walking all over the dang place into town to get stuff, I guess. And there's even I call them Friar Tuck. I don't know that they got bald heads, but they got the little brown robes. Somebody set out a little freezer at the end of their yard. I don't know what for. Our trash company doesn't take anything like that. Any ideas what I could do with it if it doesn't work? Bury it in the ground, make a little root cellar. Nunnery, that's what I keep saying, but it doesn't seem right. Yeah, Ghost was almost pure white when he was a puppy, and then he just started getting a little darker. He first started getting dark circles around his eyes, like a little mask. Ghosty, come here. Come here. Come here. Look at me, dog. Look at me. Look at me. Oh, there he is. There he is. Can I see your eyes? Look at me. Can I see your eyes? Ghost. Nope. He says, come on, Dad, we're almost home. I need to drink. Tannerite. That's what the garden gnomes are for. You know, I know that stuff, Tannerite's legal in my state, but I think there's restrictions on how much you can set off at a time. I just saw somebody's post. They were saying how their state just made it a ridiculous amount of Tannerite that you can set off at one time. Makes me think of those videos. Those videos you see all the time of people setting off Tannerite in refrigerators and stuff, just about blowing themselves up. catching a refrigerator door in the face. I'm sure it's happened for real. I'll flip this around here. I have to look at my ugly mug for a little bit. I don't want to show everybody the front of my house. I think I'm not quite done yet. We're gonna let Ghost get a drink, and then I'm gonna go up and walk through the woods a little bit. So I'm feeling good. Just a little bit of burn in the front hip flexors. And those are stupid weak from my motorcycle accident. I know it's been a lot of years, but it's still stupid weak. Oh, it's frozen. Let's go get your other bowl. There you go, buddy. Home sweet home. What kind of meat does a priest eat on Sunday? None. Don't get me started on dad jokes. No, we're not going in the house. The little puppies don't like you. Enough of my ugly mug. I think it's okay. You can see my woods. My woods look like all the other woods. Come on, guys. Here's my personal shooty shoot pew pew. My berm has been worn down. It's been about 4 or 5 years since I got that berm built up, so it's worn down quite a bit. I try and only shoot low targets, and probably not going to shoot any rifle there this year, because the neighbor behind me seems to think my bullets are ricocheting somehow off of my berm. Well, I guess you just saw the back of my house, through all 1.5 acres-ish of my woods and going over his house. I mean, if I get a really, really bad shot, I imagine that could be possible. It'd have to be a real bad shot, like a negligent discharge. But I'll try and make them happy. Oh, this way. Yeah, let's go this way. I've been up through here in a minute. Where are you going? Come on. We used to have goats up here. That's why this is a little less dense than the rest of my woods. Bought 2 little fainting goats. All they wanted was the feed. They wouldn't eat the weeds. Then we just got 2 white goats. I'd have to ask my wife what kind of goats those were, but they were eating machines. No, I don't think I'll answer that. What we got here? Old dad joke. Just filled out my Vertex fanny pack for spring summer walks. Mama Bear and I are going to do a video on putting our civilian hiking packs together for the trails around our homestead. Where we can't take military type gear. We'll all be strapped. Wallet, keys, 2 Schlissman GX4 Pez dispenser. I gotcha. And spare Pez. Gotcha. I'll tell you what. That's my neighbor's property over there. Come on. I used to hike when we were in South Carolina. We would go up to North Carolina. Probably there for a while. It was probably every weekend we would go up there. And I was using an old Alice pack. And nobody thought twice except one person asked me if I was in the military. I told him I'm not old enough to be issued this kind of military. Here's my Dur stand I put up this year and then never used. It's pointing about the only direction I could shoot unless I'm going to use crossbow. This is as far as I got cutting my trails. Looks like the trail used to go that way, but it got left go. Have to start cutting into that some more. And this mound was here when I moved in. It's a lot smaller than it used to be. It's full of old dead trees and stumps and stuff. My front yard used to be all trees. But the people before me are actually related to my neighbors. Said it took them 2 years to clear out that front yard of all the trees except for a couple. And I was kind of peeved about it. I wish my front yard was full of nothing but trees. It used to be so you couldn't even see the house from the road. There were so many. Twin Arrows is saying, lawfully, I'm taking water, food, extra ammo, a med kit, including Schlissman wraps that Jay gave us with a boo-boo kit. 1 trauma kit, and a little bit of survival gear, just in case we want to carry weight. Also says, usually carry my military backpacks, but we're trying to go gray man a little bit so people don't really ask any questions. Oh, ask a few questions. Well, lol. Plus it's gonna just something to do. Yep. Just so long as you're not robbing Peter to pay Paul. You got your bug out bag ready to go and then you start robbing stuff out of it to put in your hiking backpack. You know, if that fire comes up on you or something and you got to leave right now, you got to make a decision. Are you taking your bug out bag that you've robbed from, or are you taking your hiking backpack that may not have as much? Here's my happy place. Sit on the log. Can I see your eyes? Can you hold still for 10 seconds so I can see your eyes? Come here. Ghosty, come here. Come here. Kind of see him. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. They're almost perfect blue, but there's a little brown spot. Little teeny brown spot. Well, anyway, that's my my side-by-side trail. Take my grandson up through here. What did you think you were doing? What are you trying to go after? He just took off like a bat out of hell. It's a good thing he's wearing a harness and I didn't clip to collar, I might have snapped his dang neck. Little dumb sucker. Probably saw a bird. Well, you didn't leave me sit in my happy place very long and rest. Butthole. Well, I think I'm going to shut her down here. Time to put Ghost away. Let him rest a little bit. I'll head in the house and try and get the mess cleaned up a little bit before Mama gets home. If I got enough time, make her something to eat. She works as a cook and brings home food most nights, but then she won't eat it. She's all about my cheeseburgers, though. She loves me making cheeseburgers. Anybody remember that book you listened to? The first one? 1 second? No, not 1 second after. What's that one called? Cybernuke. Well, they talked about getting that old ass trailer or tractor and not making it look nice, but making it work. Well, there she is. There she is. 1962, 63, John Deere, and my dog's pissed on it. Little diesel. She's all blown up. Every time I fix something, another hose blows. And last time I drove it around, my tire went down, so I'm gonna need some tubes for that. And I think before I do anything again, I'm just going to replace all these hoses, every last one of them. I mean, I have to do it. I can't get the bucket off the ground. I used to have it pinned up so I could at least drive the thing. Now I can't pick the boom up to even drive it. Every time I fix a hose, another one breaks. I'm going to drag you through the sticker bushes if you go after my chickens again. My chickens, not your chickens. My chickens. They make me eggs. Yeah. Hopefully this year I'll get it to where at least I can move the thing. Every time I save money up, I was going to put new tires on it. And then something happens, it steals your money. Maybe I should stop buying Flux Raiders. Alright guys, I'm going to go. Y'all be nice. I don't know how to turn it off. X. Yep.